Hi, I'm Mark, and I'd like to talk about why I've made the decision to vote Labour in this Thursday's general election. I have three basic reasons for that. The first one is that I like the policies that Labour are talking about. I like the emphasis on getting rid of the need for food banks, which I think are appalling that we need those in our society at the moment, of curbing zero-hours contracts, and also putting more money into the National Health Service, which is so important to all of us. Not to mention balancing those things with the need to manage the deficit, and we need to continue to do that. That's vital not just for the United Kingdom but also for Scotland. My second reason for voting Labour is I believe passionately that the wrong people are paying the price for this recession and the need to curb public expenditure. This government have put all the emphasis on penalising those who are disadvantaged, those who are on benefits, those who are poor, those who are struggling to make ends meet, and many ordinary people who are just finding they're worse off now as a result of this government's austerity measures. There's been no emphasis on making sure that the wealthier members of society, and indeed those at the top, pay a greater share of the burden for getting ourselves out of this mess that we're in. I also think it's immoral that those at the top who made the decisions that largely led to the crisis we're in now, the banking fraternity, financial services more generally, have basically walked away scot-free as a result of their actions, and that is totally unacceptable. My third reason for voting Labour is I was struck by the values that Labour Party members talk about. When I worked with them last year in the referendum as part of Better Together in Scotland, I heard about values of fairness, of giving people opportunities, of supporting the disadvantaged in our society, of putting people first rather than putting money first. Those are values that I agree with. They're important to me, and I believe they're important to many of you out there too. And I want a government that makes its decisions in accordance with those values and not some other set of values like the Conservatives or Liberal Democrats, and indeed the Nationalists up here would have a different set of values from that. Those values are about the Labour Party, and for me that is why I'm going to vote for them, probably more than anything else. I want a government that makes decisions over the next 5 years that will be tough decisions, making them with those values in mind, about supporting the underdog, putting people first, giving people opportunities, and making sure we're fair. And that's why I'm going to vote for Labour. Thank you.